The shadow that wanted to shine. The shadow that wanted to shine. Wherever Alara went, Shade was right there behind her. When Alara skipped, Shade skipped. When Alara twirled, Shade twirled. When Alara jumped high toward the clouds, Shade leaped across the pavement. Shade was the perfect echo, never missing a single beat of Alara's happy rhythm. But deep down, Shade had a secret. She didn't just want to follow. She wanted to lead. She didn't want to be a dark shape on the ground. Shade wanted to be bright and bold. She wanted to be the one everyone looked at, just like the sun that lived so high above. Shade tried everything to be noticed. She stretched her arms as wide as she could, reaching for the edges of the sidewalk. She tried to puff herself up to look bigger and stronger. She even tried to hold very still, hoping that if she didn't move, she might catch a little bit of the golden light for herself. Suddenly, a giant, fluffy cloud drifted across the sky, tucking the sun away for a nap. The world turned soft and gray. Usually, this made shadows feel small, but for Shade, it felt like a secret door had opened. Without the bright sun commanding her every move, she felt a strange new wiggle in her toes. While Alara stood still, wondering where the warmth had gone, Shade did something impossible. She didn't wait for Alara to move. Shade gave a little shimmy and a shake, bending herself into a silly, jagged zigzag shape that looked nothing like a girl at all. Alara looked down and gasped. She saw the zigzag on the grass and giggled. "Did you do that, Shade?" she asked. Alara didn't wait for an answer. She bent her knees and zigged her arms, trying her very best to match the funny shape her shadow had made first. For the first time, they weren't just a girl and her shadow. They were partners. As the sun peeked back out, turning the park into a sea of gold, they began to dance. It wasn't a game of follow the leader anymore. It was a beautiful, swirling dance of two friends moving together. Shade realized something wonderful as they spun around. She didn't need to be made of fire or light to shine. Her magic wasn't in the glow. It was in the way she could turn a simple sidewalk into a stage and a quiet afternoon into a grand adventure. From that day on, Alara always looked for Shade. She didn't just want to follow her, she wanted to see what Shade would do next. Sometimes Alara would start the dance, and sometimes she would wait to see what shape Shade wanted to be. As the sun began to sink low, painting the sky in stripes of purple and orange, they made the longest, most elegant shadows the park had ever seen. They leaped over benches and twirled around trees, the best of friends under the fading light. Because you don't have to stand in the spotlight to shine. Sometimes, your magic lives right beside someone else's.